Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we go, Warzone Duel, the finals. Server 47 versus Server 3 today, and 47 will be invading Server 3. It was a landslide on the invasion rights, and the Capital War tab is the same as usual. Nothing new here, but up for grabs for the winner is 3x Warzone winning streak rewards. All the other rewards remain exactly the same. We are just about 6 minutes, 40 seconds away from battle starting. So last week, if you watched my video, you saw that I was experimenting with some squads. I'm not sure if they really worked well or not, but I decided to change them up just a little bit here. So I am going to have my number one squad still with Murphy, and we know I'm kind of torn on whether or not Murphy's actually worth it right now, and that's because his gear is low, his skills are low. I have not been paying attention to him. I have been upgrading his exclusive weapon this week, so he is a bit stronger. But what I've done is I've kept Morrison in my aircraft squad this time around to give me a little more firepower. And looking at my missile squad, that's where I moved Lucius. So I have Lucius in the front next to McGregor and Adam in the back. Now Adam's gonna buff the front heroes, so they'll last longer. Unfortunately, not a lot of firepower here. We've got Tesla. Tesla's a beast. Fiona just really needs something to make her better. That said, my missile squad is going to be in this configuration with Lucius. And finally, my tanks actually remain unchanged from last week. I still have Swift over there. Now, of course, I could put Swift into the missiles, and that would definitely help, give me much more firepower, and move Fiona over here and just use the tanks as whatever squad. But I'm trying to have a little more rounded in terms of defense, so I left Swift with the tanks. So those are the squads we're going to play with through the entire battle today. My drone skill chips, I've left those completely pure as they are. So it's a little bit of a disadvantage because I have all aircraft chips here, but I do have Murphy, and you can imagine how that's going to flow out for the other squads. All missiles, but I have Lucius, so on. And then of course, my deploy 4 heroes of the same troop type is only giving me a 15% hero HP attack defense buff. Now also this week, I was working on some additional tech, and two areas there. It's been a little expensive once you get to some of these higher levels. I did increase siege to siege by maybe 5 or 6%. And tank mastery, I have been working on, of course, only 1% there, but I'm trying to get that couple base levels in the mastery, hoping that that maybe helps Murphy out a little bit. We'll see. I need to circle back to defense fortifications, and I need to continue on missile mastery as well as finish out up at the top hero here, which is just the missile related tech left, a couple of them. But I do want to get these guys really caught up really quickly. So that is the goal. In fact, I'm going to go through and just speed up each of these. So I can go ahead and get that power bump right now since they're all very close. And they would complete, 2 of them at least, would complete during the actual war. All right, there we go. Okay, beyond that, let's make sure we have enough food and iron. 133 million. That's probably not going to be enough. So let's get ourselves a little more there. Of course, if I get attacked, it will just get stolen, but I think we need a bit more of both. Okay. And of course, stamina, because we need to be attacking all kinds of people. So let's get that bumped way up there and just not have to worry about it. I have plenty, as you can see, so I can definitely go up high and use it over time. All right, so folks, there we go. We are under 2 minutes away from our Warzone Duel battle. We're going to go with these modified squad formations and see how things go in this round. And maybe I decide to go back to the pure squads for a while. These did seem to work okay-ish in our Desert Storm yesterday. So hopefully they'll work okay here. But Server 3's got quite a few strong players. If we look at their ranking, their total hero power, of course, we got ColaKing. We got 2 Soda fans here, ColaKing and Fanta, somewhere down in the list. But hopefully he's live streaming this battle today. It's always nice to see my buddy Fanta. Here we go. We can see that 332, 302, 267. All right, and then we get down. I'm number 7 on 47, and I'm at 212. So 212 doesn't show up until 12th. All right, so we can see there's definitely stronger players on server 3, we saw Fanta down there, than on server 47. So that's absolutely a challenge. Now we are at 40 seconds until the war, and this thing is just going to get rocking and rolling. We will jump over and get right into it. Of course, we could go now. Let's see what's going on over there. Remember, we are the invader, so you do not want to use any of the alliance teleports, or you will find yourself having to wait 5 minutes to get back onto things. Alright, we're gonna get going here. Let's see, who can we take out? Alright, war has started. Let's do it.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting. And I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it, what you gonna be? Strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Yeah.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Oh! Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the
other way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent, cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly, never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady, look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy, I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny.
Alright, I was letting him hit me because I wanted to see if we get any better with my main squad in there. That's just brutal. So never mind about that. We're gonna die on this, I'm sure. He put defense on now. Yeah, I'm barely getting anything on that. That was useless. I gotta wait for him to take his squad out. Need him to either attack me or Chicken Town over there. Trying to get Zoro to come after me. There we go. Got him. That's how you lure him out. Smack him down. Good job, Danny Killer FU2. Thanks for the help.
got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. I'll give up everything. If I can see my dreams, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I wanna reality. Don't let go. Don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I wanna reality. I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this. I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many once that I so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started the outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail. Reality. I'll give up everything. If I can see my dreams, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I
Okay, so we have been unable to break through the second line here. We've had differing reports. So let's try something. Let's go modify our squads real quick. No, we got Murphy here. We're on aircraft. Let's just go put Lucius back in. Temporarily move Murphy over here. And let's see what happens now when I attack. Will this be any better? Oh yeah, and I lived. Look at that. So definitely the Murphy squad is not the best yet. Need to get the Murphy in the aircraft up a little higher, but folks, I mean, there we have it. I've been fighting this whole time with Murphy, and we just saw it was a slog to get through. Let's see what we've got now. I mean, there's a little bit of dynamic difference, so not quite through the third squad. But definitely better. All right, let's go put back our squads. That was a good test, though, to see if we could break through with an all aircraft, and we know that Murphy, as I've been saying, is just not ready yet. Although, this second squad's not too bad, honestly. I kind of like Lucius in there with the missiles. So right now I'm trying to keep my squads hovering over top of the capital so that I can jump right in as soon as my squad that's in there is kicked out. Of course, you see ColaKing knocking out like 50 players at a time. Bloody ridiculous. But it is what it is. So we've only got 2 left in there. I'm one of them. That's a bit scary. But I'm just bouncing back and forth, trying to keep my squad somewhere close to the capital, reinforcing different players on the team and so on, moving back and forth, back and forth. So that one got kicked out. So let's get another one in. Let's start sending my aircraft back over towards Bugatti so I can hop back in as soon as possible. And I need to get my missiles back out there. And this is going to be a useless attack, no doubt, but... Oh, got in. Nice, nice. Got kicked out. Nice to see your name up there. Yeah. Gotta keep these squads going back and forth, back and forth. Missiles with Murphy are incoming. We're gonna hop right on in. I've got a minute delay though on the rest, unfortunately. They have got some beasts over there in 82E. There goes ColaKing. Ooh, someone finally got ColaKing. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, hell no!
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Come on, 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 come on. "20 seconds, holy crap." Wow. Wow. What a battle. 2 hours. Whoa. Oh boy. Dang. Wow. Server 47. Server 3. Holy moly. You guys are a powerhouse. Insane. Absolutely amazing. Way to go, Server 3. Way to go, Server 47. What a battle. I think this might have been one of the craziest battles yet. Wow. Wow. Insane. Man, Server 3. That was an insane battle. Wow. Okay. I'm out of iron. I am really in a world of hurt here. We're running out of all kinds of resources. That was an expensive war. Wow. Okay. Well, let's take a look at where things landed in the Warzone Duel. Okay, so Server 47 versus Server 3 in the final. Server 47 comes out on top. What a battle that was. Epic indeed. Insane. Wow. That was a barn burner, as we call it. A nail biter. Okay, let's hop over to Capital War. ColaKing. I'm going to be honest, I definitely said some bad words during this battle that I cut out of the video because ColaKing's running in there, kicking out 40 or 50 squads all at once. Freaking ridiculous. But, you know, I like that. That's, you know, solid right there. Good use of your money, that's for sure. All right, let's claim our 3x Warzone winning streak rewards. 3 blueprints, love it. I need to start getting some ore. I need to get Marshall up to 40 and then start working on gear for others between the mythic prints that I'm getting. 19.7 million, pretty pathetic. And a lot of that time you saw goes back and forth trying to travel to the darn buildings and then finding a spot. I was trying to get a spot that was close so I could start supporting the buildings instead of taking out random bases. And that just took forever. Finally, we were able to get in there. Let's go ahead and collect our rewards. Once we were, you saw, you know, every time it's a minute and a half to travel everywhere. But the key thing is you got to keep your troops, your squads, going back and forth over top of the capital, as you saw me doing there, managing 3 squads at least. I hated throwing in my leftovers there because they're so weak, but at the end, I just had to give it everything that I could. And you saw me make troops twice during this battle, so I led down probably 50 or 60,000 troops in this war. That is 3 times more than the prior 2 weeks, just to put it in perspective. So keep your squads hovering. Let's check rankings. 39 is about where I was last week, I think. And 8 in the Alliance, also about the same. So we had a lot of great fighters. Gufather, Musan, Nana, all up there. Really taking out bases left and right. AZ as well, doing a great job. Woomy, love having you over here. Outstanding, outstanding work. Bugatti, of course, thank you for running interference there in the capital against ColaKing. Now, Fanta, I was out there. I saw him. So the 2 buddies are here. Let's see if there's any eggs left. Probably not. Yeah, they're gone. That's okay. Okay, so here we are. Server 47 is victorious. And let's go take a look at some of our battle reports. So I favorited, I think, a couple here, or 1 too many perhaps. All right, so we had right here. You know, as I said earlier in the video at the start, I was running with Murphy with my aircrafts in the back. Now here we have an all aircraft squad at 58.9, and we've got my mixed squad at 65. I mean, it doesn't look great. Now that's just the first battle. So getting through the second squad, it was no contest at that point with 18.1 versus 43.4. But if we go back to that first battle, of course, squad power is more, right? We know the buff. We know my Murphy is just basically useless. Overall, exclusive weapons pretty much on par with each other. Gear, He's got better gear, it is saying, than I do. Again, it is just Murphy, the useless tank hero here in this formation with the terrible gear and terrible skills. So no help there. Looking at army, Overlord was in this battle, I believe, for both of us. He's got me beat on drone power, which looks like it's coming from the components more than anything else, because I have got the chips a little bit higher, but not much. My Overlord is ridiculously higher than his. He has done very well with the tech, but you know, that hero is going to be missiles, so it would not have impacted anything here. Defense fortifications is up, so that absolutely helps the fact that I am attacking him. Of course, I have been trying to work on my siege to siege. His siege to siege is also higher. He's unlocked the tactical weapon and has higher mastery, so that has certainly helped, no doubt, probably contributing to the drone being stronger. Is he a warlord? Not a warlord, so an engineer, or I should say a war leader. So not a war leader. Looking at stats, all in all. All right, let's go watch the battle on this first one, and then we're going to go take a look at when I changed the squad. So let's see what happens here. Who dies first? Most of the attack fire is on Carly again, center, and my Overlord. Really are both getting hit hard. You know, Diva's taking quite a bit. Yeah, definitely missing having Lucius' shield here. And that shield's a big bump, but I think that was ultimately helping out my other squad with my missiles much nicer. They seem to be able to be pretty capable, all things considered. Alright, so again, Murphy is like nearly dead. So useless he is. Okay. So that's the first battle. So I broke through. That ultimately I was defeated. Now I had a victory in attack. So what I did was I said, look, I can't break through with Murphy in there. He's just not doing it. Let me change up the squad. So now I took Murphy out, added Lucius in the back middle. So now I've got Lucius' shield, right? It's like a free healing for my squad. It's exactly what's going to help me take a victory, so I thought. So right off the bat, boom, my all-aircraft is able to take out his all-aircraft. I'm then also able to take out the tanks. At this point, I'm at what percent of overall power? 72.69, and that is against his tanks. Let's take a look at his tank squad. Of course, no Overlord deployed. Let's see. Yeah, so all the gear, level 40. I mean, that you just see the difference in what the gear does, really. And let's look at that last one. So I was also able to take out missiles. Now at this point, right, missiles have a faction counter on me, and we're pretty close in power. But the exclusive weapons are super low. He's got all 40 gear again, so that's good. He's done really well with his skills. Let's look at his skills back on the tanks. Does he have them all maxed out there too? This guy must have been buying skill medals or something. I don't know how you get everything maxed out. I guess the exclusive weapons aren't up there, so he hasn't had to go as far. But here we go. So what we see here is we see when I swapped Murphy out, put Lucius back in. This is my regular squad. I was able to break through all 3 defense squads for this player, and so I kept with that so I could take him out. This is a solid win here, minus 8,423. Let's watch the first battle. We'll watch the other 2 as well to see what happens here. And then I'll wrap this thing up, because that was a long, long war at 2 hours. So as we expect, right, all the fires, you know, focus on the front, left, and center. His Overlord's down, back row starting to fall. Front row is going to be done here in a second. There's the front row down, back row is going to fall instantly at that point. All right, so we made out pretty well there through that first battle. Huge debuff, 27.8 million for the Overlord. You go, man. All right, looks like, let me check how many stuns. Their statistics did only 1 stun, 3 stuns. Okay, now let's watch the second battle. So you see, his Murphy's just, might as well not even be in the battle at all. Stetman there, firing out some electrical shock balls, but did nothing. He died. Kim's down. Marshall the last to live on that one. Doesn't look like much of any real damage done to me. Alright, let's back out and check the last battle video. So we see a little bit of blue bar there that's in on the health bar. And so now we got the shield coming in. That blue is the buff. That was fast. Alright, so Lucius here buffed to me 2.5 million. Overlord again in there, a huge debuff. So that's what it's all about, folks. So these are 2 reports, and we can see that with my alternate squad formations, really, you know, I said I was going to play the whole battle this way, but I had to switch it out. I mean, it was down to the wire as you saw it. I had to get every bit of firepower I could. So my going in squad had Murphy over here, and I had Lucius with my missiles, and then the tanks, they're pretty weak all in all, but they have Swift. So I would say, was it okay for most of the fighting? Yes. But when you see certain situations, you look at those reports as you're battling, and especially if you're playing with a unique squad formation, or maybe you're playing with all the same faction type, and you say, look, I need to go catch these missiles. I need some tank in there to help with that. You want to change up your squads pretty quickly, as you saw me do, which did let me take out that player. So that is something to keep in mind, and when you've got battles like this, every little bit helps for sure. All right, so here we go again. Great work to all the servers in this post-Season 4 Warzone Duel. We have finally actually entered a Season 4 celebration. It's totally different than the other seasons. I have to do a video on the various things. There are a bunch of events, have additional and better rewards, and so on. There's a couple mini games and things of that nature in the radar. So we'll take a look at that in a separate video, but great job. The 31, 312, 30, 36, 59, 63. You all put your heart into it over the last couple weeks. Outstanding work. Let's look at the record where everybody landed. 47 on top. Woo woo, yeah. And then we had 3 in second place, 30 in third, 59, 31, 63, 12, and 36. So 36, keep working on it. You're going to get there. Don't get too discouraged. You got this. You'll come back. Drop me a comment. What'd you see in this battle? What can I do better fighting? I know I'm not the best. And what would you do in a situation like this with the squads? Would you keep these squads? Would you go back to the regular squads? Keep working on the weak points? What do you think? Let me know. Take it easy.